Hey everyone, this is David J. CPA. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Have you ever sat down with your grandparents or your great-grandparents and they told you, back in my day, a candy bar costed me 10 cents a bar. I can't believe that now it costs over $1.19, $1.50, maybe even $1.89. So what happened? What happened from the 50s and the 60s and even the 40s to 2021? Well, it's a little word called inflation. And today I want to kind of explain that to you, kind of show you what happened and how inflation happens and occurs. And that's the reason why we see prices go up over the course of many decades. But before we dive into that, all I ever ask is that you hit that subscribe button. Please hit the bell icon, hit notifications, and hit all. That way you can stay up to date on every video that gets uploaded to this channel. And it'll get you one step closer to becoming financially free. So let's get into this today. Before we dive into that, I have a great announcement to tell you. I am now starting a budgeting services small business. If you are in need of a budget, if you are in need of someone to look over your budget for you, I would greatly appreciate the opportunity to help you out. Please drop a comment down below and I can get in touch with you. I will also leave my email address in the description down below. I am a certified public accountant. I have experience in looking over budgets, and matter of fact, that's the reason why I created this channel in the first place, is to help people budget, help people get on track with their finances. So if you are interested in that, in working with me and letting me work for you, I would greatly appreciate you dropping a comment down below. I can get in touch with you or send me an email, and let's get on track to financial freedom together, and let me help you get there. So I greatly appreciate that. Now let's get into today's video. Caused the candy bars, the toilet paper, the milk, whatever else you can probably see at a gas station or maybe even a grocery store, what caused those prices to increase over 100%, hundreds of percents in some areas? What caused that? What caused them to go up? Well, it is a little term we call inflation. Okay, and this is going to be a very simple explanation. This is what the common, just normal day-to-day people need to know about inflation. Yes, there are economists out there that talk deep into the weeds and makes you feel like you are not educated at all, because that's how I feel sometimes when I listen to different economists or different people talk about inflation or anything about the economic standards down into the weeds. It can get very complicated very fast. But today, we're just going to talk about a simple explanation about inflation and what we're seeing happen right now, even as we speak today in our world. We are seeing inflation start to increase, and we are seeing things start to become a little bit more expensive, aka the number one example right now, gas prices. Look at last year's gas prices versus today's gas prices. Very, very, very much increased. So, why inflation? What happens to cause inflation? Well, this is a simple explanation, okay? So let's say back in 1960, a candy bar costed you 10 cents. Okay, 10 cents a bar. Now, 2020 or 2021 now, let's say that candy bar now costs you $1.10, just to make it simple math. Okay? Now, what are we trying to say here? Now, if we look at everything in terms of a dollar, just a simple dollar, okay? In 1960, 10 candy bars was worth $1. If each candy bar is worth 10 cents, and if I bought 10 candy bars, that gives me $1. That's how much I owe the man at the gas station. Okay? So 10 candy bars is worth my $1 in 1960. Now, in 2021, one candy bar is not even worth my $1. I could not buy a single candy bar for $1. It's now $1.10. It's now over $1. So what does that mean? It means that the value of my $1 has decreased. I cannot buy as many items with my $1 in 2021 as I could in 1960. In 1960, I could buy 10 candy bars. In 2021, I can buy 0 candy bars. Okay? So, the value of my $1 has gone down. The price of the item has been inflated, which means the price of the item has gone up. It is an inflated price. Okay? So that is inflation. That is what we're seeing right now. So whenever you hear the word inflation, just think the power of your money is decreasing. Okay? So inflation equals the power of your money is decreasing. And then we have a word called deflation. And that's the opposite. The power of your money is increasing. But that's not what we're talking about today. Today, we're looking at inflation. Power of your money is decreasing. Now, what causes inflation? What actually pushes the economy to be inflated? Well, there are many reasons and deep into the weed reasons, but today I'm going to give you 2 simple reasons, okay? Reason number 1, put it right here. Reason number 1 is that the government prints too much money. Government prints too much money. Now, what does that mean? Well, let's say that we have, 10 $1 bills. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 $1 bills. Okay? Now, each of these are worth $1. Obviously, $1 bills are worth $1 in the market currently. Now, let's say the government says we're going to print more money. I'm going to put more money into the market, into the economy. So instead of 10, we're now going to go to double that, 20. Now, whatever value this money had, being only 10 of them, obviously does not have as much value as they do now with 20 of them. Because the value as a whole, if we do a pie chart, if it's 2 $1 bills, then we get 50% and 50%. Now let's say we do $4 bills. Now we have 25%, 25, 25, and 25. So my $1 from 50 went down to 25. So I'm losing power with my $1 that I had because the government decided to push more money into the market. Okay? So that's reason number 1. The value of my money has gone down due to the Fed printing more money. Okay? Now, reason number 2 is a consumer reason. Okay? Reason number 2 is we buy. Buy. And I'm not talking about the song. I'm talking about purchasing. Okay? We buy and we buy and we buy and we buy and we demand, and we want and we want and we want. So we spend our money, we spend our money, we spend our money. We just came out of a global pandemic. Okay? 2020, everything was shut down. We could not spend our money. So our money was saving up. Then when stores started to reopen, sporting events came back, attractions came back, stores opened, we went and we blew money, spend it. That caused the market to be heated up. Things started going fast, okay, and increasing. So the way that we slow down the economy is businesses raise their prices. Okay? So we bought. That causes the demand to go up, and so now companies cannot supply your needs. The amount of the global population's needs because they're buying too much. I cannot produce enough candy bars to satisfy everybody's wants because everybody wants my candy bars, okay? So I'm going to raise the price of my candy bars, earn more profit off of them, and not cause me to run out as fast. So that is causing the price to go up, therefore the value of my dollar is going down. Okay? Same thing as we see in 1960 to 2021. The price went up from 10 cents to $1.10. Therefore, the value of my dollar went down because I wanted so many candy bars that they had to increase the price to slow down the economy. Okay, so that is what we see right now in the world today. We see prices are going up. We see things are happening around the world that maybe are shocking us, but it is due to the fact that inflation is playing its role in the financial markets. So that is something we need to take into consideration. Also, know inflation happens quite often and it will go back down. This is just a method of slowing down the market and being able to catch up with their supply because the demand is too high right now. So we're going to bring down demand and meet supply where it intersects. That's what's happening there. Okay? And that's what I wanted to talk to us about today. Inflation, why we see that going on in our world today. Please feel free to hit that subscribe button. Please feel free to drop a comment down below. I will get back with you. I will answer you. My goal is to help you understand key financial topics and get on financial track with your money. And bringing this back to a budgeting perspective, if you see prices are going up, your budget must adjust. Okay? If you see gas going up, obviously what you had in a gas budget amount in 2020 might not cut it for 2021. So you might have to give yourself more gas money and pull money away from something else. Your budget has to adjust to the world you live in. So that's something else that you need to take a look at. And if you need my help with that, I have an email down below in the description, email address. Send me an email, drop a comment. I will be happy to work with you on that. And we're going to get you on a track to financial freedom. That's for sure. So that's what I have for you this evening. And like I always say, let's get out there and become financially free.